it's Billy and Eris. So Eris was answering a bunch of our Grounded Goodwife emails yesterday, and we realized that all of a sudden in the last couple weeks, there's been a big interest in people booking our already very popular stoned workshops. So we kind of put our heads together and we were wondering why. Why the sudden interest in the last couple of weeks? And we have a theory that no matter where you are in this whole what's going on in the world situation for the last 2 years, we think that everybody wants to feel a little bit more protected, a little more, what did you just say before?
A little better.
A little better. So, as you know, we're really into stones, and if we'd love to have you join one of our stone workshops. If you check out our calendar of events, you'll find that. But what we thought we would do today is we're going to actually open up our jewelry box, and we're going to share with you some of the stones that we've been wearing a lot lately in the last month. Of course, we have our favorite pieces aesthetically.
These are ones that are like getting us through what's going on right now.
Right.
Make us feel better.
Exactly. So we thought we'd share those with you. Maybe if you have the same stones, you might want to whip them out or get yourself some. We highly recommend, before we start, this book called The Crystal Bible. We don't sell this book, but it's on our website under groundedgoodwife.com under our favorite products. We love this book. So, Eris, why don't you start with one of your pieces? We're going to open the jewelry box.
Here we go. All right. So if you know me, you know I'm a big fan of Amazonite. I've been wearing it for a long time. I've been a big fan of it for years. So this is an Amazonite necklace I usually wear. And Amazonite is a great stone for dispelling EMFs. So we wear it, and we also have it all around the house, like especially on top of like our Wi-Fi modem and our internet booster things that are around the house. There are little chunks of it. So it's also like a hope stone. So it makes you feel a little bit more positive and hopeful about what's going on in your life. And it also has a bit of a go with the flow energy, because it's like blue, kind of like a river kind of thing. You know how rivers like go with the flow? Because I think, with us, definitely, our lives have been totally thrown off of where we thought they were going to go. Starting in March of 2020, like totally shifted from like real life to, we had to figure out how to do our programs on Zoom. And
we should back up. March 2020, we were actually, when all this happened, we were in a Virginia airport because we had just spoken at a Virginia college and in a Virginia museum, and we were on a Virginia TV show when lockdown suddenly happened. Actually, the very next day, we had a speaking gig in Massachusetts. And what came on the radio?
Like, we heard a thing from the governor of Massachusetts that it was a state of emergency. We were like, state of emergency?
Yeah, come on. Haha, joke's on us. But yeah, so as we have said many times, we've had to reinvent ourselves 3 times.
And now we're in Mexico, kind of reinventing ourselves again, which is like cool that we can, but it's also like things are going so well, and then it's like kind of frustrating to have to reinvent yourself again when it's not your choice.
Right.
So, Amazonite, I'm trying to use it to help me go with the flow more and like be like, okay. So I always have either this one on, or I have this other necklace / bracelet.
She always has this on, yes.
And then I also have an Amazonite ring, so you can tell I'm an Amazonite maniac.
Right. While we still have you here, why don't you talk about how important it is, especially for you, with cleansing?
Yeah, so especially stones that are like EMF protective, it's good to cleanse them because they can really, they suck up so much EMF stuff that they can get kind of like clogged up. And if you don't cleanse them, then they don't have like enough like capacity to keep like working on the EMF stuff and like blocking it and sucking it up. So it's good to cleanse them. I cleanse my Amazonite now that there's more 5G going on. I've been cleansing it like every 2 days.
January 19th. More is coming.
Yeah. So you can cleanse stones a bunch of ways by running them under cold water, putting them in a bowl with salt on them, smudging them. There's a bunch of other ways too.
Good.
Okay,
I think I'm going to talk about one of my all-time favorites is amethyst. So let's go into the jewelry box and find, where did it go? Oh, this is probably, wow, see like the real here. This is probably my favorite amethyst pendant. Eris, you can vouch for this, right? I wear this all the time. Amethyst, I think most people know it's protective. It's very high vibrational level. It has very strong healing and cleansing powers. It actually strengthens the immune system, which I think a lot of people might find hard to believe. And the other companion piece I always wear, it's all tangled up, 1 second here. So this is kind of polished amethyst. Eris, help me out here. And this, if you know me, you know I almost always have this bracelet on. This is another, this is shows real, really a jewelry box. This is another piece of raw amethyst that I wear all the time.
And I have the exact same bracelets. We're like matching dorks.
Right, so amethyst is a big one to us. It's very important if you're going to wear stone jewelry. It shouldn't have like a silver backing or anything behind there. The stone has to actually touch your body. So that's why I really love this pendant. Actually, I found this at TJ Maxx, and in which we're really, really missing TJ Maxx jewelry. But TJ Maxx has some really, really beautiful stone jewelry, so would highly recommend this one. The other thing that's really nice to do, and what I always have a piece of amethyst in my pillow, because amethyst encourages restful sleep, but also good interpretation of dreams. And I'm someone who I'm always trying to analyze my dreams. So when I have a nice chunk of amethyst in my pillowcase, which I always do, I'm always good at interpreting my dreams. So amethyst for me.
Then next up, actually I don't have it in the jewelry box, so I have it on, is amber. So amber, we teach a whole class about amber. We teach a class about amber for humans and amber for pets. And my mom wears it also as an ankle bracelet, so do I.
We would hold up her ankles for you right now, but be a little unladylike.
So amber's been used for a very long time throughout history, traditionally for good luck and protection from evil. It has a lot of benefits like helping with menstrual cramps and protecting from EMFs and helping with headaches and all that. But it also can help you to like open yourself up to the joys of living and the benevolent things that exist in the universe. Its energy is nice,
Which
and
I think everybody needs a lot of that right now.
yeah. Its energy is warm and cheerful and protective and sunny, and it helps to bring a positive state of mind, which some days seems kind of hard, but maybe putting your amber and it'll help cheer you up.
Mm-hmm. What else do we always recommend amber for? Ticks.
Yeah.
That's a whole other class we teach. We just got 2 brand new chickens, Roberta and Gina. So if you hear like chickens in the background, that's actually
Our chickens.
Roberta. A loud one. Okay, next up, another one for me is clear quartz. So this is the most powerful healing energy amplifier on all of Earth. This is a piece of, I wear this one all the time. Actually, Eris and I share this one, to be totally honest. So this is unpolished quartz. It stimulates the immune system. It's a great energy saver. And what I think is pretty funny, I've never done this, but I'd love to try, is that sometimes people attach a piece of clear quartz to the to the gas line in their car, and apparently it helps lower the energy consumption of your gas. So I haven't tried that. I think if I asked Jim to climb under the car and tape some amethyst, some clear quartz, he'd probably do it. But I was going to say something else.
I don't even know where the gas line is. So.
Oh, this is the one where we always say if you're getting into stones and you don't know too much about stones yet and you want to buy a stone either for yourself or for somebody else, we always have 2 suggestions. We recommend clear quartz, or we also recommend rose quartz. We're not going to talk about rose quartz today, but I think those are 2 safe ones. In our living room, we have a humongous chunk of clear quartz. Big believers in
rose
clear
quartz, actually.
Yeah, we do. That's true. That's right.
So my final one for today is citrine. So citrine is also great for EMF protection, but it is that's like one reason I'm wearing it, but the other reasons are almost more important for me right now. So this is citrine. This is my mom's bracelet that I kind of like.
Want to hear the sad story about that bracelet?
Isn't it cool?
2 days before lockdown started. I'd been eyeing that bracelet for a long time because for me it was kind of expensive. But when we were speaking on stage, when things were still live, we needed big pieces of jewelry so people could see us in the audience. So 2 days before lockdown started, my citrine bracelet that I ordered from Etsy arrived in the mail. I have never worn it, but Eris is now. It's okay. Sorry, Eris.
So citrine is aka the light maker, and it has a nice sun energy, so it's kind of yellow, and it's all about like joy and positivity and optimism and happiness, and bringing that nice sunshine yellowy energy to like all aspects of your life, which I really need right now. So it's also yellow, which has to do with the solar plexus chakra, which is here, and that involves like self-confidence and self-esteem, but also dissolving any kind of blockages and stagnation. So yeah, that's important too. And the kind of one of the messages of citrine is that you don't have to, or you shouldn't wait for life to like fall perfectly into place before you're happy, because that could be never. Your life might never be perfectly in place. So you should like consciously work at being happy, even if your life is kind of in a mess.
And
So,
we're well aware that right now that sounds a heck of a lot easier than it is.
but I'm really trying. I put this on like 2 days ago, and I'm really trying to make an effort.
right,
So I've been wearing that and also a citrine ring.
right, but you've had that for a long time.
Yeah.
Actually, tell them where you refound that ring.
I was cleaning out my gym bag because I was going to wash it because it smelled kind of gross. And I was cleaning out the pockets, and I found my citrine ring.
That you left in there still in Connecticut.
I did.
Right, so she was very happy about that. And last one I'm going to talk about, it's probably a tangled up mess, is black tourmaline. Wow, this is a tangled mess. So this one, it protects against EMFs, negative energies, kind of forms a protective shield around your body. This is one I wore for, actually, I wear this a lot. The only problem is I used to wear this 24 hours a day. And then I realized I was having some really crazy sleeping stuff going on. If you know me, you know I'm not a really great sleeper to begin with. Yeah, I'm lucky if I sleep 4 hours a night. But in those 4 hours that I was sleeping, I was having these crazy dreams. Not dreams where I was supposed to be learning something, just like crazy dreams. And I think Eris, it was either Eris or Sydney Sherman, our friend, who was it? One of you, said, why don't you try taking off the black tourmaline necklace? So I take it off at night, and once I did that, my crazy dreams stopped. But black tourmaline, very protective. You want to talk about the important, we didn't really talk about EMFs too much. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so EMFs and, radiation and all that come from things like Wi-Fi, cell phones, microwaves, TVs, everything. It's pretty hard, I would say impossible to escape them nowadays. So it's good to protect yourselves from EMFs. And black tourmaline is one we also have all around our house to kind of block EMFs a little bit more.
Right, the other thing, this isn't stones, but what else do we do around our house?
We have salt lamps, Himalayan salt lamps.
Like, we don't mean like 4. I mean, I think we counted, I think there's 19 salt lamps around our house. So we're big believers in salt lamps, and we're big believers in that. So, thanks for joining us for a peek inside our jewelry box. Once again, if you want to check out stones, go to a stone store that you like, get the Crystal Bible. These aren't the only stones out there that are protective or good for right now, but they're the ones that we really advocate right now. And maybe we'll see you at one of our stone workshops. So, thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Stay grounded.